Hello, beautiful people around the world, the Keep Coming family. I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. Let's check out our Clippers and our Mavs. Let's check it out, y'all.
With the Clippers winning both years, extended to a 7th game with one of those matchups. Here's Kawhi Leonard in the paint, and he scores.
See how my superstar team doing? Yeah.
Mavs lost at home for the first time this year on Wednesday night to Toronto. They're 3-1 at American Airlines Center as Harden drills a three. And both games were played in the same building in Los Angeles.
Clippers coming into the season talking about wanting to take the regular season a little more seriously.
As well, are attempting to do so as the Clippers have a 7-point lead. Leonard looking for another hoop. And wow, what a start.
Go back to this last possession. I'm seeing a different.
Yeah, nice move there by Luka.
I was going to say the way they're guarding Luka has been really different than the last couple years. We've seen a switch. We saw something similar in Denver with the three-point line having to be repainted.
Yep, good point. Yeah, last week when the Mavericks were there, we did find out that the three-point line was not the appropriate dimensions.
You got to make the adjustment. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been doing that as of late.
Coming off an 18-point, he averages 18. He's coming off a 17-point game. Oh, wow, Luka with a pass that caroms off the backboard. I don't think I've heard an effects mic pick up something quite like that before. Offensive three-pointer.
Pass it off the backboard to another guy swinging for a three.
Pass it right off the effects mic, apparently. Leonard for three, and the Clippers seesaw back in front. Kawhi, excellent in the first quarter. As a junior, he averaged just over 12 points a game. Improved as a three-point shooter as Harden softly lays that runner. Zubac jostling for position down on the block with Dwight Powell. Pass out to Kawhi. Drive, kick, 4 to shoot. Harden rattles in a three-pointer.
I think that's due to the Clippers attacking early and often get into a pace type game, forcing the Mavs into some hard rotations.
Dante Exum into the game.
Story of the last couple of games, giving up offensive rebounds and paint points. Something the Mavs really have to take a look at and try to fix. It's a good sign to see Kyrie get going from the outside, somewhere he's really been struggling.
For comparison's sake, Kyrie is a 39% career three-point shooter. So that's a number that's going to head north. Right now, with back-to-back, Kyrie pulls up in transition.
For what type of a player would you guys be looking for?
It's really early, but, physicality. Someone that gives us
take him to the rack. Take George to the rack.
Working his way into the rotation.
At 5 points and 5 rebounds. All of that coming in the fourth quarter the other night. Here's Jones, corner three.
Beautiful pass.
In 53 minutes. Taking now 7 shots from the floor in that time. In the paint, Luka, down he goes, and down goes the shot of the Mavericks with a 20-2 run.
That is a fun nugget.
That is fun with stats right there.
Kyrie
Irving, another three-pointer after the Clippers had scored coming out of a timeout. And here's Irving with another three-pointer made a moment ago, 14 points. And Dallas in front by 7. And here is Luka from Beckford. He hits it. And they've already had a delay of game warning. Was that a second delay of game?
I'm going to go probably slamming the ball. It goes above the head.
And here's Derek Lively inside. Speaking of slamming the ball, Lively jams it home. Bounce. And it's Lively with the defensive board. Attack. Hardy, he does attack and he scores.
Dropping offensive production. Haven't really been able to find that rhythm again.
Now here's Bones Highland. He'll lower his head, drive inside, and score. I think you were on the team, as a matter of fact, Devin. And the second half of the game, the Mavericks had a 30-1 run against the Heat.
I can recall, I think it was mostly in the
third, fourth quarter. A lot of Charlie Villanueva going Bones for 3 and a long rebound to Jaden Hardy. It's a 1v2, although there's some support now on the break. But Hardy loses possession against James Harden. And Terrence Mann drains a 3.
We've seen the defensive energy with the Mavs picking up. I think it's a lot due to the challenge that Jason Kidd gave him after the game. And sometimes when you use choice words, a.k.a. soft, that hits a nerve with a lot of players.
Mavs have been very responsible with the ball with only 1. Down goes Kyrie, and the shot is on the money. No good for Kyrie. And now here is Russell Westbrook all the way downhill. And
wait it out.
Bones Highland.
Easy money.
An erratic player, but certainly one capable of going off, as we saw in this building almost 1 year ago.
You got to step up. Wow.
And hitting a three. Norman Powell, his scoring is down this year, 4 points a game. He averaged over 17.5 points off the bench last year. Strangely enough, was nowhere near winning Sixth Man of the Year. Down to the last 40 seconds of the first half. A drive into the paint. Luka got Diamante off his feet.
That's tough.
That is
tough. I feel bad for him too. That is tough. That is tough, sir. That is tough.
Differential of 8 seconds. Harden around Lively to Diamante inside for the slam dunk. Offensive rebound, Terrence Mann. Clippers are playing small to start the third quarter with Mann on the floor rather than Zubats. And in a second chance situation, Kawhi hits a three.
In the playoff series, Mavs were up really, really big in the first half. And the Clippers erased a 20-point lead. I want to say like 3 minutes.
Well, that will help stop the erasing as Kyrie rattles in a three-pointer. Up ahead, the advanced pass by Jones to Luka. We see him making those advanced passes frequently this year. He was on the receding end. From Lively. Luka inside. Jones still comes away with the ball despite the fact that the Kyrie alley-oop pass clanged off the rim.
Talk to Kai about his lob pass.
Terrence Mann deflected into the backcourt, but it's picked up by Luka.
George was using that off arm to try to ward him off.
0 for 6 from the floor for Paul George, and here's Luka.
That man's a walking bucket.
Right now.
One more. Shoot it.
One more. Foul.
Near the hash mark, 42.
And now there's just a little bit of jealousy there.
But I will say.
Jones Jr.
Y'all okay? Y'all all right?
Airplane mode finishes off a missed layup by Kyrie Irving. He's into double figures. Quick score by the Clippers. Tracking back, stole it, and Lively to swat that shot by Westbrook. Hardaway lobbing, and they throw the dog a bone after he.
These fellas at the park. Yeah, they at the park with it. Yeah, they making all kind of highlights. Everybody on the highlight reel. Yeah, they at the park with it.
Guards the yard.
I mean, none of us expected last year to end the way that it did, and sometimes you just got to recalibrate.
4 fouls on Lively. Dwight Powell is in the game. I wonder what the earliest time in a game is in the annals of Mavericks history they've hit 100 points. It happened tonight with 4.5 minutes. I think 4:31 to go in the third. And that is Paul George flipping it up strangely and in. He has 42 and counting tonight. He slings it to Josh Green. Josh Green the drive. And Green was the recipient of a kick out a moment ago.
Well, they're shooting such a high percentage tonight.
You know what I keep going back to, Devin, is the Clippers get the lob before the final preseason game.
Good pass.
Paul George with just his third made basket tonight. For 3, Paul George. Tip out rebound by Powell. 1 minute left in the third. Kawhi in the paint, and that is good with a foul.
And J-Kid, how much longer does he play, guys, before he throws the towel?
Well, here's Kyrie cutting to the basket and scoring. I don't think you'll see anything change with the Clippers. Accelerates up the floor. He's got Lively coming with him, but it's Hardy taking it to the cup. Down he goes.
Did he get stepped on his foot?
Brown runs the floor. The up and under is good for Brown.
Still trying to figure out it turns out you can overthrow him too high, which is something that I could not do with Brandon Wright.
The helicopter.
I've tried multiple times.
With Dana Larson and Brian Damaris. Slipping inside is Terrence Mann. Ball out to Kobe Brown. And Brown with a tough shot. Diamante with the tip in. 11 charges drawn this year going into tonight. Dallas leads the league in that category as Luka adds 2 more.
Tough, man.
Dwight Powell, and he draws contact and has his first basket of the game.
You can't miss a second of Mavs Live, whether it's the pregame or the postgame. It's always gold.
Elbow Che is good for Bones Highland. Final possessions in situations like this because of the point differential thing as it relates to the in-season tournament. And Denver dribbled out a possession at the end of the game.
But they're out of their prime. They're not in their prime. They're not in their prime. Shout out to the Mavericks, man. Y'all, hey, Mavericks hooping, man. Oh man, telling y'all, I told y'all, it doesn't matter. Care how many players you can put on one team you think can win you a championship. Don't work. Someone says the Clippers went from being one of the best teams to one of the worst teams since James Harden trade. Y'all comment down below how y'all feel about that, man. And that comment got a lot of likes too. Says hell of a career. Thanks for everything, James Harden. Oh man, but hell of a game by Luka, man. Golly. And someone also said the James Harden addition to the Clippers is what everybody thought the Westbrook addition to the Clippers was going to be. Someone says Clippers is officially a retirement home. I'm out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all comment down below. And hey, join the family if you are new here and drop a like for me. But hey, I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace and love, y'all.